Okay, here we go. Promised you guys a walk around a long time ago, so we're going to go through it, show you kind of what I've got. We're out gallivanting through the woods right now. Just thought I'd take a break and show you a little bit. Back here, not much. The upper portion of the back seats have been taken out. Made a small extension platform so the dog doesn't fall down. He can run around back here all he wants. Plus, I can lay down in here no problem anymore with when the seat's folded up, the top of the seat goes here with the headrest. It blocks getting in and out, and it shortens it by about 6 inches, so change that up a little bit. Right here, easily accessible. Got the D-ring for the back. Okay, this is the basics. I got a backpack, some munchies, usually some Gatorades, Powerades, whatever in here. Smittybilt air compressor, tools, electric dog collar, and water. Gotta have water. Today I'm packing a chainsaw because it's spring. I didn't know what I was gonna run into on a couple of these roads. I also have a red fire extinguisher up here, rip away first aid, and I've got some more first aid back in here, quick clot and some other tactical stuff just in case. Underneath the chainsaw is a bed for the dog so you can get comfortable on the way home. He's usually tired by the time we get out of here. Up front, GMRS, Midland, I think it's 275. Then, because I'm on logging roads, got a Uniden Bearcat. Got to watch out for them log trucks. Up here, white fire extinguisher for the engine compartment, quickly accessible, glow in the dark. Dog collar for the dog so I can see him at night. Just picked up my game cameras, so they're sitting there. Alright, let's go front to back now. Okay. Hidden worn winch. It's a 10S Xeon. I got the Factor 55 Ultra Hook. Fabulous deal. Like to keep it hidden, out of the elements, not too much crap gets back there. Aftermarket fog lights. On the side, I got Amber Baja Designs with the up top angled bracket so it shines down. This really illuminates out here. This was my original ditch light setup, so later I got these. I want to say these are CBI brackets, bolt down here. These, I don't remember, LED co-light. So it's got a top running light, and then these are spots. They also have side shooters, but I didn't want them across my hood, so I put black vinyl there to cover that up. This one is for the CB, and I made this bracket so that I could kick them back out the way and attach to the same mount. This one is my little shorty Midland for the GMRS. Seems to work fabulous. I haven't had any need yet to go to the 6 dB gain. This one I think is a 3. Okay, this is not a step. That is 3/16 2x6, I want to say. It's in the same place as the steps. I wanted something to use as a step because I got stuff up top. Also, I didn't want the side of my truck all trashed, which usually happens with tubular. It just gets shit everywhere. I got tired of grabbing muddy door handles getting in and out of the truck, so I said to hell with that. So 3/16, I think I've got 3 supports under here. Yeah, 3 supports. DOM, I got 3/16 welded to this frame, and then the DOM is welded to that. So very sturdy. The stock steps were 2 inches lower, I want to say, and they didn't survive very well. Back here, got up top and Baja again. These are white for backing up so I can see off this direction. These are off of a Mitsubishi Montero. Pulled them out of the junkyard, and I've got LEDs in there. These were my first backup lights. They weren't quite sufficient. They just shine straight back, so I got those angled, which helps a great deal. Already went through that. In the rear axle, chromoly axles, 488 gears, and I purchased a stock e-locker and installed everything in it to a rig that didn't have it. So got the original switch, the dash lights up when it comes on. All I had to do was run the wire harness all the way to the back, and that's good. Front axle, still IFS 488s, and I got an Eaton e-locker up here, so I'm fully locked. Wheels, these are level 88s. They don't have them anymore, or it's not a company anymore. I didn't like the 8 on the center, so I designed a new center cap with kind of resembles a wolf. I thought that'd be cool on there, so I got those all the way around. Custom one-offs. Lift kit, I'm running Tundra, first gen Tundra, springs and shocks. The only thing you have to do is replace the top hat to the 4runner top hat, because the bolt header's different. Otherwise, everything fits perfect. That gives you 2 inches of lift in the front. And then I've got the Bilstein 5100s, and I think they're on the 2nd notch on the settings, if I remember right. Rear springs to lift it. I'm running the front springs off of a 80 series Land Cruiser in the rear. Believe it or not, they fit perfect, and they give you a lot of lift. If anything, this is a little angled towards the front, which I like because it's got a fat fanny. And until I get a new bumper and redesign that lower hitch, clearance ain't so good. So before I got the Pack of Sport, I had an additional layer of crap in here, of recovery gear. So up top, it's recovery gear, tire repair kit, bow shackles, what else? Winch extensions, winch donuts, it's not a Yankum rope, it's a Factor 55 kinetic 30-foot. I've also have a 20-foot cheapie that I can use for a tow, and it doesn't yank on the rigs as I'm towing. Got that idea from Rory. And stickers from Nate. Shout out to Nate from Dirt Lifestyle. Also forgot in here, box beam panel, scan gauge. I think I've got, let's see, fuel economy, horsepower, transmission temperature. That was important. That's basically the only reason I got it, was for tranny temp. This is engine oil pressure, which is not on the dash, so I wanted to know what that's going on there. This is front locker. This one, what the hell is that one for? Good question. I don't remember what that one's for. Also put in cat skin seat covers. Fabulous. Love these. Changed the color up a little bit because it's so boring in Toyota interiors. Got the door panels done. Having a little issue with sticky on there. Did it myself. Door panels were a nightmare. Still kind of a nightmare. Gloves, extra gloves. To deal with the Pack-A-Sport, I had to remount new brackets here using the existing holes. I used all 5 of them. I got 3 on the front because that sticks past, so there's a lot of leverage on the front. The back, and then I just used some square tube that I had sitting around the shop and got that up there. I've not had any issues. Again, there's not a lot of weight up there. It's just recovery gear and stuff like that, so not a big deal. Oh, chair, shovel. Yeah, there's some stuff up there, but not that big a deal. Also did the mod to open the rear door from the inside. I've got, let's see, there's a switch right there. Put 2 amber lights here. I've got a slide so I can cook here. I can see bugs don't like the amber too much. They're still attracted to it, but it's much better than running red because you can't see, they're so dark. Also did the 2001-2002 rear lights. They're more modern. This is a 2000, so that was a nice upgrade. I think that's about it. You can see I got WeatherTech rain shields. The back ones my dog just happened to knock off today. Tape gives out on those, so I just need to call WeatherTech and get more tape. Okay, 265 7017s currently. KO2s, great tire for what I do. I do believe I'm going to go 33s next time. 285 7017s. Pretty sure I can do that without too much trouble. These are aftermarket. It covers up the gap when you pull off the sliders on these SR5s. Then I still had crap coming up through here onto the truck, so I made a little piece and just double sticky taped it there. It keeps the crap off the side of the truck. Main initiative there. Otherwise, I think that's it. If you guys want me to go in depth on anything, let me know. Most of this has been done for at least 2 years, if not 3 on some of it. The last thing I purchased was the Victory Molly panel, and it was a pain in the ass to get it in there, but I tell you what, that thing is going nowhere. I decided not to put one over here because I like to look out there, but I do not here, so that's a bonus. This is Condor. I've got another one I'm going to mount there with tactical type stuff that's easily accessible. Ripaways. Oh yeah, I got dash cam and rear cam for traveling. I've done quite a bit of videos with those, and apparently when I'm camping I can set that up so that it does slow-mo infrared. So if something rattles me in the night, I can get up in the next morning and play the video and see what it was. Don't think there's much of anything else. There's been a lot of crap, and I know the truck looks bone stock, but it's far from it. I've concentrated on getting everything dialed so that I'm not stuck anywhere, because I run alone all the time. All the time. And I refuse to get stuck out here. So I've got doubles of stuff. I've got way more winch extensions than I need. I've winched other people out. My kid likes to go up in the snow and get stuck when we go out four-wheeling once in a while. So I've used my kinetic rope for that, trying to stretch it out a little bit and get it broken in. It's probably far from it. Anyway, that's the rig in a nutshell. Again, if you have any questions or want me to go in depth about anything, let me know. I love these third gens. I know the fourth gen with the V8 was awesome. I have a Tundra that has the 4.7. It's a great rig. This one kind of just fell into my hands. It was previously owned by two gals. I had 136,000 miles on it when I got it. So not abused. It's just a city hauling modern soccer mom rig, I guess, more than anything. So there you go in a nutshell. If you like it, let me know. If not, let me know. Did I do anything that was stupid? I don't know. I don't think so, but somebody will, I'm sure. I also have LED headlights. Way better. Way better. And those are glass. That's another thing I like about the third gen. It's the last generation that had glass headlights. I can't stand plastic headlights. They're junk. Okay, I was making the video and it dawned on me I forgot something. So here we go. Under the hood. Prop this deal open. Okay, dual battery setup. I've got a Red Arc BC-DC 1225 back behind here. On the firewall, no, core support is a Red Arc isolator that runs both batteries by a switch I got on the cab. And there's also the solenoid for the winch. Oh, let me show you that real quick. So down here, this button here runs both batteries at the same time. This one will operate the solenoid for the winch, and then I've got a winch in and winch out in here so I don't have to use the remote. This one here shows, let me turn it on real quick. Shows voltage on both batteries. And it will show how many amps I'm pulling out of my auxiliary battery down there on the bottom. I ditched the cigarette lighter. Got USB, and I believe on top, yeah, USB-C. This is for the ditch lights, DRL and spot. Okay, back outside. This is where I'm running all of my power from the auxiliary battery to all the lights. So if I'm at a campsite, I can run the lights and not drain the main battery. combining both batteries with the switch on the inside. If my main battery gets empty or low, I can hit that button and use both batteries to start the car at the same time. So that's a bonus. Lots of wires. Let's see. ARB vents for the rear axle, front axle. I believe down here somewhere is where it originally was, and the differential still goes to there. So as long as I don't go into water over my axles or the top of the tires, I should be good. I've got a high output alternator. Can't read the brand on it right now, but I dated it when I put it in there. I typically do that when I put stuff in, like fuel filters, stuff like that, so I remember how long it's been. This is the aux beam stainless steel bracket. This is a power port Anderson plug I've got for my air compressor. Just run that in there real quick and done. Don't think too much more is under here. You can see I've got major fuses for all of it. This is a 200 amp from the alternator that's fused. There's fuses and wires all over the frickin' place, but they're protected. There's more fuses down here. You got to have a fuse anytime you're going somewhere, so it's a good idea. They're all over the place. And again, these fuses and fuse connectors are red arc. Those boys in Australia, they know all about off-grid electrics, so I didn't mess around. This is my access for free spool. Down here I got just enough room. I had to relocate my horn. It was right here, so I could get my arm in there. Yeah. Okay. Hood lights with a hood pin. Added those. Typical cheap hood pin. Anyway, I got lights underneath the hood. They're a little bit, gives me enough to see. That's, I think, it. Just wanted to add those items. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.